Wait, that's kind of cute. Oh.
Really? I just made that up.
Come on, G.
We go to the file cabinet.
Hi everyone, my name is Cece, and if you're new here, I'm a multi-passionate artist who loves to draw, pull, sew, hopefully pattern make, because that's what I'm doing today. Gym, handstands, splits, flexibility, YouTube, I guess, now. So today's agenda, I'll be working on my Vietnamese with my tutor, Jiha. If you're watching this, thank you for accommodating me and sorry for being late. I hope you're having a great time in Vietnam. Then I am going to eat some breakfast. Oh. Okay. This video is just gonna be me fixing my bangs all day because I haven't found like. From there, we got a metro back in. Maybe we'll attend some protests. We're gonna get there a little bit earlier so that we can attend, and then go to pole class, and then going back home and packing my bags, going to G Street Fabrics in Maryland to learn how to pattern make. I gotta go. I've been with my tutor for about 6 to 7 months, and honestly, she's the best tutor I could ever ask for. I'm trying to learn and improve my Vietnamese so I can speak in my mother's native tongue during my wedding in May. I also talked to her about pretty deep topics like why I'm not inviting specific family members to my wedding and what it's like to have Vietnamese parents. Honestly, at this point, she's kind of my therapist because she's extremely empathetic and respectfully gives me her perspectives on sensitive topics. So, if you're wanting to learn Vietnamese or improve your reading, writing, or verbal skills, she's offering a free 25-minute Vietnamese lesson to my viewers. So, if you don't believe me when I say she's a really great tutor, find out yourself. Check out the link in my bio to get a free 25-minute Vietnamese lesson with Jiha using the code BAT của ceci, which means friend of Cece. Cảm ơn chị.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Chào em.
Ciao, chị. I just finished my Vietnamese lesson. We didn't end up reading the book, which is totally fine for me because I really liked when we just like conversate and then I get to learn like the actual direct translation and then how to spell it, because these are like words I would typically use anyways. I was trying to talk about like I got a haircut because I want to cover my wrinkles. It's just like cool stuff, like I get to like remember how to spell it and then remembering how to use the correct grammar in Vietnamese. I'm gonna eat something and then probably head out in like an hour or so. So I'm making my protein shake, and my secret recipe is pouring 4 ounces of almond milk and 4 ounces of cold brew. So I use boba tea protein, and it's my favorite protein I've ever used just because it doesn't upset my stomach and I get that boba fix. I forgot to journal. If you don't know, I am doing the Artist Way. It's a course in discovering and recovering your creative self, and I have been doing these morning pages, which is writing 3 pages a day. So, gotta write now. Let's do it. Thomas is working on our first dance song. You want to talk a little bit about it?
I'm trying to not suck at piano, and I'm trying to like add a little bit of composition.
What does composition mean for those and me?
To be honest, I don't know. It just sounded pretty cool in my head. I was like,
Just called you out on it.
I'm trying to add a bit of like piano arrangement to transition from one part of our first dance to the next part. You kind of get the vision, right? Mm-hmm. Like,
What are you excited about in life?
I actually like trains a lot, so riding the metro fulfills like a deep-rooted joy that my inner child holds.
Aww. Wait, that's kind of cute though.
Really? I just made that up.
So do you not?
I mean, trains are cool. I mean, I love trains. I think we should have more public transportation. That I'm passionate about. The whole like deep-rooted child train thing, that's not true. Yeah, sticky.
Wow. I hope you're proud of yourselves. That's crazy.
Don't give up. Thank you, guys.
Free DC! Free DC! Whose streets? Our streets! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Hey, ho, ho. These fascist fucks have got to go. Her body, her choice.
Hi, it's editing Cece here, and I realized I wanted to talk a little bit more on this topic of politics. Now the inauguration was a few days ago, I wanted to say that my heart really goes out to all the women, the LGBTQ plus communities, the Asian, Hispanic, Black, Natives, etc. communities, and the countries that are being affected by US government / military occupation, like Palestine, Puerto Rico, Guam, etc. And my heart also goes out to the children that are going to be affected by all these policies being made by the current administration. The list goes on and on. I can sit here all day and talk about this. What I really wanted to say is that there's more of us than there are of them. And going to these protests really showed me that. Like, we have the numbers. Unfortunately, our vote doesn't matter anymore in this country because all these politicians are corrupt. They all band together to finally come up with a decision to ban TikTok. They could do a lot more, like how about prevent mass shootings in schools? How about telling corporations not to poison our food? How about fixing the housing crisis? How about fixing the student loan crisis? There's so many things that they could have done, but they chose to ban a platform that bands us together. So what I wanted to say, like what we can do, your money speaks more than your vote at this point in this country. So support your local businesses and stop spending your hard-earned cash on these fast fashion, on fast food, on these corrupt, greedy corporations. Excluding Ben & Jerry's because if you know, you know. I guess the last thing I want to say before going back to the vlog is that the more money you give to these greedy corporations, the more power they have and less freedom we have for ourselves. Anyways, back to the vlog. We're walking to Pearl Pressure now because I have class soon, and so we have to kind of like do a whole U-turn.
Yeah, we're gonna split.
Yeah, Thomas is going to continue protesting.
Yeah, don't worry, vlog. I'll keep my point of view active.
One thing I kind of wish we did was like signs and everything. What were your thoughts during the protest?
I loved it. Well, I heard from someone next to us that there were so many RSVPs or so many people that were planning to come here and gather that they had to file 3 separate permits for the actual protest.
Whoa.
So that's why there's 3 different starting locations. It was like McPherson Square, Farragut Square, and something else.
Yeah.
Each one had like a separate theme.
So there was one that was like Free Palestine, women's rights, and what else?
I don't know. It was like everything.
Oh, we're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm at Pole Pressure and we started off with some light conditioning for our warm-up. This is also part of the warm-up, and to be honest, I've never done this before, so being this is my first time, I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. Then we learned our first trick of the day, which is the shoulder mount flip. The next thing we learned was a pole combo trick that involves killing your thighs. This basically involves an invert into a Superman and then transitioning into an apprentice into another Superman. I've been wanting to learn this move for so long, and it's the side Superman, and I finally got it after so many tries, and look how cute and happy I look.
Hello chat, this is Thomas. We're reporting from the Lincoln Memorial.
Darkness rather than the light. They
I just finished my class and everyone is so nice in that class, and I was really glad that people were okay to be part of my vlog. Now I'm walking to the metro. Thomas is on his way there and we're going to metro back home together.
I really want to eat out.
I have my wallet on me. I might have cash.
Okay. Please, 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 please have cash.
I do. I have my wallet.
We have. Okay, let's go. Also, makeup is okay after the rain. Bangs not banging anymore. So this is our favorite ramen spot in the area, and I swear to you, it's always empty and I have no idea why, because their ramen is literally the best that we've ever had, and their baos are so good.
Oh, tiramisu plus green tea or banana ice cream for $5.
I don't know if this is just us, but we always go ham on the side dishes because it's complimentary and it's freaking delicious. These are the best baos I've ever had. The bun is so warm and soft, the pork is perfectly cooked, so it's so easy to bite into, and the flavor is savory but a little sweet, and the crunch from the veggies adds such a nice balance. I got the mayo tonkatsu ramen, and Thomas got the spicy miso ramen. Does anyone else clean up after they eat, or is that just us? Of course, after lunch, we had to get some dessert, so we got Tito. And to our surprise, we got a free drink. I guess it's because we come here way too often. I just got home. I'm gonna fix my bangs a little bit and then head out. I have about like 10 minutes. Let's do it. Okay, whatever. Bye, Thomas.
Bye, have fun.
Thank you. I love you. I love you.
Love you.
I met you, I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey.
Last sip. So G Street Fabrics is located in Rockville, Maryland, and they're known for having so many different types of fabric. I didn't realize how many freaking buttons they have. Definitely gonna come back for that. I also realized I was in the wrong spot, so I had to go up the stairs one more time to get to the classroom.
You go to the file cabinets and you would find the corresponding number.
I just came back from G Street for the intro pattern making class. I'm going to say my honest review on it. As an instructor myself for pole and sewing, I would want my students to be honest with me. When I got there, I was really excited. I've been thinking about taking a pattern making classes forever. It's on my to-do list, it's on my vision board for a while. And so this class overview, the focus is on here. The focus was to learn how to draft, measure, and modify patterns for a custom fit and design. The outcome is to create a basic pattern block you can use as a foundation for future projects. That was my expectation going in. When I got there, we sat around like as if it was like an AA meeting, and nothing's wrong with that, by the way, I'm not making fun of that. I'm just like, it's just the setup. I was expecting us to sit there for maybe like no more than like 10-20 minutes, but because the class was already running 10 minutes late, the intro to sewing was right before it, so we started a little late, which is fine. And no shade to the instructor at all, by the way. I'm sure she's a really good instructor. Maybe she had like a night, it's tiring, it's Saturday night, whatever, you know. But we spent like 30 minutes just talking about classes that they offer, which she gave us this package we were interested in learning. 30 minutes for this, like I can look this online. Learning about G Street in general, like it's not like I wasn't interested. It's just like 1 or 2 sentences is good enough for me personally. And the instructor herself, which is cool. Like I always love learning with the instructor, so I see where they're coming from. She's also like a self-taught sewist like me. So I was like really like excited, and like I actually really liked her backstory. I feel like I resonated with it a lot. And then the next 30 minutes was talking about tools and materials. So like all these tools. she talked about like how to read like a basic, like a pattern that's like in those little packets, you know, like what notches are and all this stuff. That's important, but like that's not what the class was advertised, and that's why I was a little disappointed, because the key learning objectives was after all of like that stuff, and I was excited to take accurate measurements of myself, you know, but like I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I want someone to correct me. That's why I'm taking this class, you know. I'm not going to like shout this person out or anything. Like that's not my intention. It's just like I don't even know if I'm even gonna post this part. Like I think right now I'm just like venting. Thing is, I always believe that people can grow from stuff, like grow from constructive criticism if they want to. Emailed her just now saying all my thoughts about it, and I hope that I can take another class there and learn from it, you know? Hopefully she reads the email and she gets something out of it. Really, really hope she does not hate me. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna garden. Thank you for watching my vlog, and I really hope that you all have a great day. Like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.